Hi, everybody. This is David Nevins for City Biz, and welcome to our program today. Our guest today is Jeremy Jones, CPA, new CEO and managing partner of Frazier and Deeter Advisory, LLC. Quite a title there, Jeremy. Welcome to our program.
Thanks, David. Nice to be on today. It's a pleasure to be with you in the audience.
Well, we are happy to have you, and we found one another because you were, I'd say, in my opinion anyway, wise enough to have your firm acquire what had been for many decades known as Maryland's premier independently owned accounting firm, formerly Rosen Saperstein and Friedlander, then RSNF, and now part of the Frazier and Deeter team. So congratulations, Jeremy, on that. And tell us a little bit about how that came to be.
Yeah, I mean, to your point, we're very lucky, I think I'll say, to have Jeff and David and the whole team from RSNF join us. Frazier and Deeter took private equity back in May of last year, and part of our growth strategy with our growth equity partner was to acquire well-run firms in great markets. And we happened to get introduced to Jeff and David through a mutual friend. And, we hit it off from the beginning. And I would say we moved fairly quick. I think our first introduction was in June of last year, and we were able to move towards a closing in early November. And Jeff and David and the whole team brought up some specialty services that we needed as a firm. And they were just great people and very culturally aligned. So for us, it was definitely a perfect match.
Well, I don't know about the luck there, but I think both organizations feel lucky. I know, having spoken many times to Jeff and David Rosen, they feel fortunate that they too have been able to essentially, or will be able to, expand their services and better serve their clients as well as the result of the affiliation with you. So maybe there's a little bit of luck all the way around.
There you go. That's perfect.
So, Jeremy, let me ask you this, because this is a relatively new thing, I think. I know that accounting firms have been under pressure to, I'd say, grow faster while still protecting their quality and culture. What trade-offs are involved? What does the industry usually get right? What does the industry usually get wrong when that occurs? And how is Frazier and Deeter approaching this?
Yeah, I think first of all of the firms that are taking on private equity are putting quality as priority one. We want to all make sure that we continue to do what we've done for many years, which is deliver high quality service to our clients and to the markets. So everybody's prioritizing that. I think, some of the differences you'll see in firms is how they are going about growth. Here at Frazier and Deeter, it is critical for us that we find well-run firms in good markets. And then once we acquire those firms, that we fully integrate those firms into the Frazier and Deeter model. We feel that if we're able to fully integrate those firms and they truly become Frazier and Deeter very quickly, that we have a better firm overall. We can better serve all of our clients where we go. So that's a big focus area of ours right now, is to find the good firms and then to fully integrate those firms when we acquire them.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. I know that private equity and consolidation are basically, I'll say, reshaping the profession in a lot of ways, it seems to me. What are the changes? What do the changes mean for your clients? What do the changes mean for your employees as well?
Yeah, I mean, I think the private equity and the outside investment can be a phenomenal resource for the accounting industry. It allows us or our firms to invest more in talent, into technological tools to better serve our clients, and it gives us advanced offerings. So, I think at the end of the day, private equity coming into the accounting industry is actually going to elevate what we do and how we do it every day. And at the end of the day, the clients and the people are the two most critical pieces of this. And I think both of those groups of people will be taken great care of with private equity backed firms.
I know that in my conversations with Jeff and David, and we've interviewed them on this program as well. Maybe that was a few weeks ago. They spoke similarly and really talked about how in their areas of expertise, again, formerly RS&F, and they, for example, developed great expertise in, as you well know, family offices, let's say, and really are among the finest in the nation in that regard. They've learned that affiliating with a much larger, broader firm lets them expand the, I guess I'll call it, family of services. Is that accurate? To their employees as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's one of the great benefits of, us partnering with RS&F is they're bringing differentiated services that we didn't have, and now we can offer to our clients. Especially, we've always had a family office group, and now it's on steroids, so to speak. Having
Right.
David and Jeff on board, and then we have a lot of services that their clients needed. And now we're just able to do that all in-house, and it makes more of a seamless transition for clients and a seamless service offerings to clients.
Yeah, and so I think what you're also talking about is it seems that I'll put it this way, the talent expectations in your industry have shifted dramatically and expanded. How do you see that developing for maybe the next generation of accounting leaders, and is the industry fully prepared for this yet? And what are you guys doing to move that forward?
Yeah, I mean, this is obviously a big debate we have within the industry. Is what's the next gen of talent look like, and how do we shift our business? I think today we're seeing the talent we're hiring straight out of school. They are. I hate to downplay us, but they're way smarter than we ever were. They get hands-on expertise with or experience with technology way before we ever did. They know how to use the technology better and faster, and they're able to really leverage it today. We've gone to, we are the first hybrid certified accounting firm. So what that means for us is we hire talent wherever we need that talent. So it might be somebody in Denver that has a specialty expertise that we need, even though we don't have an office there. And because of that, we can allow them to work remotely and still serve clients everywhere we are. So I think, as an industry, we have to get out of some of the old school mindset of everybody has to be in the office every day working at their desk or they're not being productive, and get more into the mindset of find the best and the brightest talent wherever they live and wherever they can work and serve clients with them.
Yeah, Jeremy, it seems like you just hit the nail on the head in a lot of ways. I mean, no doubt your employees and your future employees will appreciate the I guess I'll call it kind of the remote nature, as long as they have the right expertise. And I know that you also, I just know this from conversations with Jeff and David, you gather your teams together physically, often enough as well, to be able to benefit from collegiality and the sharing of information and so forth. Let me ask you this. I mean, I think still a lot of people view what I'll call the traditional accounting firm, as tax and audit and what have you. But I know that your philosophy at Frazier and Deeter, and I know this was RS&F's philosophy as well, is really more of the maybe I'll call it the trusted advisor, trusted management advisor, trusted financial advisor. How do you see that role evolving over the years?
Yeah, our tagline or our motto has always been investing in relationships to make a difference. We will continue to always invest in those relationships, and we believe if we do that, then we are always listening to our clients' needs. And even if we don't have the service offerings our clients need today, we can go build, buy, or partner with someone to ensure that we are appropriately providing those services to our clients. And I think that's where you start to see the expansion outside of just compliance, and to become more of a trusted advisor when you know their business or you know their personal situations, and you're able to design solutions to help address the needs that they have. So I think that's one thing we're going to see wildly successful firms do a better job of here in the future is widening their services and making sure those services meet their clients' needs.
Yeah, I think the trusted advisor definition is really important and has evolved, and I know it's important to your firm and is now to your Baltimore office. I'll say of Frazier and Deeter. When I went into the marketing world, and I'd say I'd like to consider myself to my clients a trusted advisor. But I remember when I was in college and I took a whole bunch of accounting classes. And at that time, it seemed more like it was just about, what was it? Debits by the window, credits by the door. So depending on, which way the room faced, right? So
Right.
the field has really evolved quite significantly since then.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a whole new world now for sure.
So if you were to, let me just ask you this. I don't know that you have a crystal ball, but let's just say if you did and you look 5 to 10 years down the road, what will be the difference between the top-notch accounting and advisory firms and those that maybe go by the wayside?
Yeah, I think, the most successful firms are going to be the ones that put relationships first and continue to invest in the relationships with their clients. I think that's going to be priority one for everyone. I think, we need to make sure that we are not um, trying to replace ourselves and the human touch with technology. So technology is going to be a big part of the future. We all have to make that part of our DNA, and we have to be ready to adjust and change. But we also have to remember that our clients are people. Our clients want to work with people, and so we have to make sure that we continue to really invest in the relationship with our client and use the technology that is available and will become available to make our service offerings better and how we deliver those service offerings better. So I think that's going to be a big part of the future, and that's going to set firms apart. The ones that invest in their relationships will be successful, and those that try to replace a relationship with technologies, I believe, will be the ones that will fail.
Yeah, I think that's, again, Jeremy, well put. And it seems like you guys are moving at pretty rapid pace toward that end. And so therefore, congratulations in that regard.
Thank you.
Is there anything you want to add that I haven't asked you about? I know, again, most of our viewers were or are familiar with the firm you acquired and is now part of the Frazier and Deeter team. And we look forward to a growing, successful partnership in that regard.
Yeah, one thing we always say, especially in new markets, the Baltimore market didn't know Frazier and Deeter a few months ago, but want to assure the Baltimore market that we're here to stay, and the same team that has serviced you well for many, many years is still here to service you. The name on the door may be different, but you're going to continue to get high levels of service, and we're expanding those service offerings to better meet your needs. So feel free to, at any point in time, reach out to Jeff Rosen in Baltimore, or you can reach out directly to me. I'm physically based in Atlanta, but I'm in Baltimore once a quarter at least. So please reach out with any questions or comments you may have.
Yeah, no, Jeremy, that's great. I should advise you that we're really happy about the partnership, but I know that Jeff and David absolutely plan on remaining Ravens fans. I know you're based in Atlanta, so we're good luck to the Falcons, but we're sticking with the Ravens.
Yeah, I hear you, David. I hear you.
And I know you're a University of Georgia guy as well.
That's right, I am.
In any event, Jeremy, thank you so much for joining us today. Our guest has been Jeremy Jones, CPA and new CEO and managing partner of Frazier and Deeter Advisory. And thank you so much for your time. We look forward to seeing you in Baltimore and meeting in person as well.
Sounds good, David. Thank you again for having me on.
Good luck to you and good luck to the new partnership. This is David Nevins for CityBiz, and thank you so much for joining us today.